there. At what point? Because again, like I said, I kind of really caught wind is when you were on social media, you were posting, "Hey, come ask for
Hmm.
trade, get your." I forget you had like a slogan that you used to always say. I forget it, but I had it down pat
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
while.
yeah. Come on down to Mercedes of Melbourne, ask for Trey, and as always, come get your Benz.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So at what point did you like, okay, I need to really use social media to take this thing to the next level?
So I knew going into it that you could be the best salesperson in the world, but if don't nobody know what you're selling, then you're limiting yourself to the amount of people that you can reach.
Right. I got you.
So I knew coming into it that social media was going to be an avenue
Yep.
to assist me in selling cars. And then once you know we was able to use social media for what I needed to use social media for, the rest of it was just word of mouth.
Got you. Oh
So
yeah,
no,
man.
no different than the same. It's like that hustler that you see on the street. There's something about him that everybody wants to buy what he's selling,
For sure.
right? And I use the same concept, same philosophy in the car business.
So do you think it got to a point where, hey, we need to forget the car? The car is just kind of what's passing hands, but we actually
Right.
need to be associated with him because that's always been my philosophy is, man, when you're a winner, uh, and no, people at some point want to associate themselves with winners. So it almost like
Correct.
a badge of honor to be like, no, yeah, I bought my car from Trey.
Correct. And
That's as
that's
opposed to
that's
just being like,
exactly what we did.
as opposed to being like, oh yeah, I bought it from this dealership. Like, no, I bought you bought your car from Trey. I bought my car from Trey as well. And that was like, just like social currency in that way. So you saying that was always a part of, like I
Yes.
guess the game plan or something that you had in the back of your head as you
Correct.
were doing this.
Correct. I always wanted to be the person that was treating people the way that I wish that I was treated.
Got you. No, that's man, that's big. That's big. Yeah, I can't believe, man, 25 years. So you was, and I always say it seems like we are all salesmen, regardless of what we do. I'm a patent attorney. I own real estate. Look, I'm a salesman. We all have
Correct.
to sell ourselves to a certain degree, no matter what it is that we're doing. At whether we're trying to sell ourselves to get this job, we're trying to sell a product of a company, whether it's our company or another company. We're all salesmen to a degree. It seems like a lot of people or salesmen get a bad rep, or people don't like to consider themselves salesmen. But I think that everyone uh, really, are salesmen at the end of the day. So I guess with that frame of mind, what is some tips or what are some tips that you can maybe give to others, to everybody out there? Because at some point we're all going to be selling something at some point, whether you look at yourself as a salesman or not. What tips would you say that other people can incorporate into their kind of their pitch, or when they go about their business, trying to sell whatever, that hopefully have them have more success, or maybe just get a little bit more relaxed as opposed to being uptight about whatever it is that they're selling.
So the advice that I would give to anybody that's trying to get into the business of any sales is one, if you said it once, be able to say it twice. There's nothing worse than sitting down with somebody that's selling you something and you say one thing, then you come back and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't say that.
Got
And the
you.
person that's sitting across from you saying, actually, you did say that. So you want to make sure that you're able to stand on your word.
Got you.
And in the world that we live in today, your word has become a unforeseen characteristic now, because your word means pretty much nothing.
Right.
So
Yep.
when you find somebody who's doubling down on, if I said it, I meant it,
Yep.
this is what it is, I'm not going away from what it is I said.
Right.
Period.
Yep.
When you find somebody like that, especially if you're a salesman, what that's going to do is generate longevity, because you may not be at that dealership a year from now. You may
Yep.
be at another dealership.
Yep.
But the people who bought that car, if they could buy that car from you, they could be responsible for buying hundreds of cars from
Right.
you.
Right. Or even
So
something else if you decide to get off into a completely new business
no
selling
matter what it
another
is,
widget. Yep.
no matter what it is, you stay true to your word. You look people in the eye, you shake their hands, and what I had to learn to do was slow down how I was talking.
Got you.
Right? So they give God gives you two ears and one mouth for a reason. Right?
Right.
You listen twice as hard as you talk. So when people come in there, it's a salesman wants to sell you whatever they have,
Got you.
but someone that's helping you buy something is wants to listen to you, the person that's in need, the
Yep.
person that has the means and resources to achieve whatever the goal is. So you come in there, I want to listen to the person that I might be helping buy something.
Got you.
I
Yep.
want to understand what they want. So I sit them down. I say, all right, here's the three things that I need from anybody that's that needs to purchase something. Here's the three things that I need. Number one, wants. Number two, lifestyle. Number three, budget.
Got you.
So wants and needs, lifestyle, budget. You tell me that information, I can assist you in whatever it is that you want, whatever it
Got
is
you.
that you need. And it's not me going around and it's literally wants, needs, budget, lifestyle.
Got you.
What do you want? What do you want? I want a car. All right. What's your lifestyle? Well, I have four kids. I need something big enough to take them to and from school, to and
Got you.
from practice. Got you. What's your budget? I want to stay around the $50,000 range.
Got you.
Fantastic. So here's what I know now. I know she needs an SUV.
Yep.
I know she needs something that's safe and dependable.
Yep.
And I know she needs something that's affordable. So now everything else is a byproduct of those three things. Now you start talking about colors, and now you start talking about interior, all
Yep.
that secondary stuff. But
Got
the
you.
most important things was taken care of.